A house and market in Gotham is non-profitable. I can probably get a 3-bedroom apartment for $10 in this city. They're just giving houses away because no one wants to live there. Hell, I could probably buy a mansion next to Bruce Wayne's house for $100. It doesn't matter. I'm probably gonna die next month because of the next bi-weekly Joker terrorist attack. And that's just gonna be the normal.
It's too late. We lost a brother to the madness.
I get the money, I count it until I can't see. I spent a couple thousand on my bitch. These niggas be cheap.
Worst places to live, the generosity. Now listen, bro, I'm already gonna say it like this. You in the West, you're not valid. It's the East Coast and the South. Rock and roll. All jokes aside, East Coast is superior, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we went to war, split the East and the West down the middle, the East is taking that easy. It just depends on which side Texas swings to be honest. But I know LA got a lot of crazy people over there, bro. I seen a couple sets out there that I didn't play, especially during Rolling Loud LA. They was moving kind of crazy.
To Detroit.
No, not Detroit. No, please. Anything but that.
Not Detroit is crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go straight into this. The Earth is pretty garbage,
bro. Detroit is a walking, talking drive-by. And you're out past 9 p.m. It's over with, bro. You don't even look at your pockets. It's already gone.
I can't imagine it once being a beautiful haven where life and nature were one with each
Why
other
use
in
pops?
harmony. That just sounds like a fantasy. Now it's divided, polluted, and just plain old gross to live in. We live in
why you do that?
a fatherless time right now, and that goes for every place around the world. Speaking of places, almost every region and country on this earth has many flaws, so much so that it makes me think, why do people even live there? Some of these places are equal to living in literal hell. And as someone who lives in the United States, the land of the annoying and the home of the obese, I know what true despair looks like. I know how to tell the difference between each dumpster I've stayed at. And since I do, in this video I'll be listing some of the worst places to live at on planet Sheen. Whether it be a country,
Planet Sheen is crazy. I see that in a minute.
Or a city, or a supermarket.
Stupid monkey.
First place I'll be talking about
the Meek Mill dive
is the U.S. Let's just get the obvious out the way. The United States is a chaotic mess. The people here are some of the most closed-minded people to ever learn to read and write. And that part is debatable. In this place, you can't agree to disagree. You have to pick a side. You're either on the socially popular acceptable side, or you're looked at as the villain, no in-betweens. No, it's like that in other places now, but we're the ones that started it and pushing it down everyone's throats. Second, the shootings. Nowhere is safe. I hate the fact that every time I walk into a movie theater, I always look for the emergency exit, just in case there's some dude that recently got rejected by his crush decides, time to go nuts. I
never really even thought about it like that. I kind of do. I keep it in my mind, but I never look for the emergency exits. I mean, I guess I kind of subconsciously just know where they are, but damn, yeah, that's something good to be mindful about, where all the emergency exits are in the building.
Think of it. And not that every place here is bad. There's some heat here. You know, there's NYC.
Of course.
DC.
Of course.
Jersey.
Of course.
Georgia.
Whoa, Jersey is... Jersey is wild. I fuck with Jersey. They got a lot of good stuff, but man... Florida.
That's it.
Feel
Everything
me?
else can disappear.
Florida.
California is literally one of the worst places on this planet. Chicago is full
that.
of young boy fans, you know, those radioactive people. Arizona, you're gonna die of heat exhaustion. Detroit, you're gonna come back to no house, and there's literally nothing in this area, in this middle of the United States. There's nothing there. Nothing. Like, what's that misery? Misery? Because you're gonna be miserable living there. I've said my piece of living.
You ain't saying nothing about Texas though? Damn, I feel bad for my Texans, because Texas low-key next up.
Been in this trash can of a country. I'm gonna move to the moon. Next up on my list, we have 7-Eleven. Not necessarily living inside a 7-Eleven, but living around one. Why 7-Elevens? Because the most janky people show up. Everybody has been to a 7-Eleven where there's either a crackhead or a homeless person hanging around there. And since it's a 7-Eleven, it's gonna get robbed at least twice a year.
Bro, I remember my friends was telling me about their job at this place that was a gas station, and they got robbed. And according to the employee handbook, you're not allowed to stop a robbery, which is crazy to me.
Around such a place will most definitely suck and lower your property value. Just to let you know, if a 7-Eleven opens next to your neighborhood, you're basically living in the projects now. Get out while you still can, because your town is slowly gonna turn into Brazil. Next, first place, a very real place to live in. Bikini Bottom. I don't know what it is about this place, but when I'm watching
Bro,
the
why do
show,
you-
it
what
looks
the
like a
f-
very
bro,
frustrating
what?
place to live in. Whether it's living in between these two dumbasses or just live in the city, you're gonna have a bad life. Because every fish in this show is just a to everybody. Like, you could just be vibing and then they start roasting you out of nowhere. It's not
True.
Mr. Krabs' fault that he has big meaty claws. He was just playing an instrument. He was born like that too. Bikini Bottom is literally the Birmingham of the ocean. Not to mention, the city gets destroyed every now and then. Whether that be from SpongeBob
big
and Patrick
fish, bro.
or a god doing it, the city gets burned down basically every season. How can insurance companies even exist with this happening so often? Plus,
Bro, they all really be broke for real. You know, man, Bikini Bottom, the 1% is like 12 of them. Not a lot of rich folk going around. It's like Squilly and Fancy Pants' his entourage, and that's it. You ain't never see another rich person. Everybody be working, wearing the same shorts. They don't even wear shirts like that. They definitely don't wear shoes. SpongeBob one of the few people in the show that can afford shoes, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
the only two options to eat at are the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket. And the Krusty Krab be having new recipes every other episode. You can't trust it. It's gonna be a completely different burger the next day. And the Chum Bucket is... The
Still
food
in
is
business.
unedible at these places
Still in
90%
business.
of the time. This is a horrible place to live. The people here are jackasses, SpongeBob and Patrick exist, and your house will probably be destroyed. Bikini Bottom sucks. Plus it's underwater. You can't even breathe. Next is the Cars universe. Now,
Bro, he not even talking about...
if you're not a car and you just a normal dude, it'll kind of suck living here. Everybody is a car or a truck, and if you just a dude, how do you get anywhere? Do you just go
Yeah, there was like a whole video about like how the cars were actually like bugs that evolved.
inside one of these cars and start driving? That sounds weird. Plus, it's only cars, and how do you do a car? Like, you gotta look for the car ussy or the cussy.
See the video of a jit. He put a pocket, you know what I'm saying, in the exhaust and went crazy. Hey man.
Or what am I supposed to call
Gotta
these
see it
things?
through.
You can't form a relationship with a car. This ain't TLC. And also, I'm about to go environmentalist. But imagine the carbon footprint these guys are leaving in the atmosphere.
They
because
drive
they're all
24/7.
vehicles. They're all cars. The ozone layer is just black at this point. These guys
But do they even need oxygen? So does that matter for them?
are ruining the environment, and you wouldn't want to live in that. I think the Cars universe is a bust. I'd rather live in a bus. Next worst place to live in, North Korea.
Yo,
I feel like that's self-explanatory. Up next, Gotham. In superhero universes, any
That's New
place
York
where the
City at night.
superhero lives at or where they all meet up is the most dangerous place on Earth. New York City in the Marvel universe is basically World War II every day. And Gotham ain't much better. In fact, it has even more criminals than any other. There's literal psychopaths going around and killing people and blowing
yeah, what do Gotham got in their water? What they got in their sewer system? What they got in their food, bro? What's in them pizza rolls? There's no way everybody in there is crazy. It's like 35% of their population is in the asylum. The other 20 are like detectives, and then the other 15 are like wannabe superheroes, and then you got the 1%, which is like Batman and Robin, and then everybody else just a gangster. You know what I mean? Bro, you know the rent in Gotham is probably like $50, and then the rest of their bills is just insurance. Like the insurance got to be no, 9,000 easy, bro, because you know your shit gonna get destroyed, split in half. You're probably gonna have a lot of medical bills because Joker jumping through your window every other day with Batman chasing and Robin, and you got Damian running around, so he probably throwing grenades just to blow shit up for fun. Gotham is tough, bro. It's tough.
it up all the time. And the city's best hero is a vigilante who doesn't even kill them just so they can break out of prison and continue the cycle of high crime statistics. You can't even go to work right in a subway in this city without worrying about the Riddler blowing up the whole train for his Twitch stream just because he got 2 gifted subs. I'm not dying for the Riddler's 7-viewer Twitch stream. You can't even have a night out in this city because every fun place with a lot of people inside, like a club or a party, is bound to get blown up by a villain. The safest place is your house, and I'm positive the housing market in Gotham is non-profitable. I
Yep.
can probably get a 3-bedroom apartment for $10 in
I
this
was
city.
just- yeah.
They're just giving houses away because no one wants to live there. Hell, I could probably buy a mansion next to Bruce Wayne's house for $100. It doesn't matter. I'm probably gonna die next month because of the next bi-weekly Joker terrorist attack. And that's just gonna be the normal Monday for everybody. Your normal days will change living here. You're gonna hear shooting and explosions outside and look and say, There goes Joker again, blowing up the children's hospital.
And Batman never gonna do nothing about it, bro. Crazy.
Whatever. Let me get back to my FIFA. That's your new routine. This place sucks. It's horrible. It makes the GTA verse look like the Wonder Pets verse. You should never live in Gotham. But do you know what's worse than Gotham? Worse than Bikini Bottom? Worse than anything I've mentioned beforehand.
Tired of me?
It's a place where nightmares come to life. A place where the most nefarious live.
What you about to say?
The evil is evil. The bad is bad. A place of true terror.
What you about to say?
I'm talking about England.
What? Why I come for y'all like that?
This is the most uncivilized, broken country on this planet. England is a country that is run by barbaric cavemen and women that we call British people. But since I don't see them as equal in any way, shape, or form, I personally call them braggers. Their education is bankrupt. Their society is still in the Stone Age. Their technology is non-existent. They still haven't invented toothpaste yet. They made James Corden. They gave us the boring-ass version of The Office. This is the worst place on planet Earth! And I've been to England myself. I got first-hand experience on what it's like to be in a ninth world country. And it's exactly what you expect. It stinks! The
ninth world country is... Bro.
Food is unedible. The fanciest dish they have is beans on toast.
Nah, that's a fact though. The diet over there, like, it's more healthy, but they be tripping.
This is orphanage food. I can't eat this. They play soccer.
Nah, there's no wrong. Nah, he's tripping. Soccer's fine.
Drink tea. They still have a queen. These guys are not real. They still living in the 1600s. You guys lost. Get over. They can't be real because I don't even understand them when they speak. They speak certain dialect like splendid, crumpet. Like, those are not words. These people are ruining the climate. They're taking our jobs and they're ruining the world.
Taking our jobs.
I'm pretty sure I got an STD while I was over there. I'm never going back. It would be better if everything disappeared.
Whole time he not even joking.
Everyone disappeared. Tom Holland disappeared. Why he takes a day? That is the video on the worst places to live.
Nebraska.
Leave a like.
I heard Lincoln wasn't
subscribe, or don't.
Zendaya.
In conclusion,
you'll get over it.
I'm dead inside. How much money you got? A lot. How many problems?
Okay, that was crazy. Can't lie, he was really spam with everything he said. A lot of that was facts, bro. Bikini Bottom was probably for me the worst one. I thought he was gonna break up Attack on Titan. Maybe he should do a part 2. Y'all let him know that for sure. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And yeah, that was funny, bro. I'll see you guys next one, bro. Peace out.